Time to bring you up to speed with some business stories. Speakers at the third Professor Uche Uwaleke colloquium say across the continent, integration forces such as Africa Continental Free Trade Agreement and other regional organizations are opening up pathways for trade, investment, and economic cooperation. The integration, according to them, will foster economic unity, increase investment, lower transaction concerns as well as costs, and enable countries to pool resources and risks, essentially making regional financial markets function as one. Here's Yusuf Akogo with more.
The speakers identified evidence-based policy making, resilience institutions, and sustained collaboration between academia, government, and industry as a hallmark of the gathering. They identified capital markets as the bloodstream of economic integration within the African continent.
A strong market requires strong governance, sound legislation, effective oversight, and credible regulatory institutions are fundamental to investment confidence. Let me assure you that the Senate Committee on Capital Market and Institutions will continue to support reforms that enhance efficiency, transparency, resilience, and innovation within our capital market.
Nigeria remains committed to playing a leadership role in building transparent treasury systems, credible financial reporting frameworks, and resilient capital markets that serve not only national interests but continental prosperity.
One of the things about the capital market really is that when it operates well, it serves borrowers, it serves lenders, and be they local or foreign, and then overall it contributes to economic development. So that market needs continuous focus. And at the debt management office, for instance, not only have we contributed to the growth of the market, but it's a very true saying that if we didn't have a capital market in Nigeria, we probably would not be successful in raising all those large amounts of monies that we raise for the government every year.
For Professor Uche Uwaleke, it is time to tackle barriers hindering trade in Africa.
You cannot integrate without adequate infrastructure. You cannot integrate without roads, without power, without ports. Okay, so we need all these things for goods to move. Because when you talk about integration, you're talking about free movement of goods, free movement of persons, and this can only happen when you have solid infrastructure. Okay, including the modern infrastructure. We're talking about broadband infrastructure, for example. These things are needed. So it is to draw attention to the fact that infrastructure is key, and African governments should also begin to focus on infrastructure.
Capital markets deepened regional integration by removing cross-border investment barriers, harmonizing regulatory frameworks, and creating unified trading infrastructure that allow capital to flow freely across borders. Yusuf Akogo, Trust Television News, Abuja.